let's get started on mid-April. And of course, these energies could be going on now. They could have even been started earlier. And moving into May, it all just plays out in your life, everyone's life, slightly differently. And yay, Mercury goes direct very soon on the 15th. Maybe you're watching this after the 15th, but this was a big one, I think, with Mercury. I really felt it a lot. So I'm not sure about you. But I'm going to start with this card. It's actually a good segue with Mercury retrograde. Maybe some of you have felt very restricted. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Swords, as you know, are air. They're thoughts, beliefs, ideas, decisions. This woman is obviously very restricted and trapped. Some of you might be feeling very trapped for some reason right now. Feel like you can't move forward. It could be causing you some stress or anxiety, or it's just maybe you're trapped because you can't quite make a decision about something. You can't move forward. The good news is 8 is actually a number of progress and rewards. So for some of you, you might be feeling like you're trapped and stuck a little bit, but things are going on whether you know it or not, and you will be able to progress through this. As you can tell, she's potentially in danger, but she's not in danger yet. So for some of you are feeling as if you're stuck in a job, you're stuck in a situation, a relationship that's not working, you're kind of just maybe restricted some way financially. You will begin to see things open up. This next card here is the Hermit card. Maybe as a result of this, you're feeling as if you're a little bit too much alone, or the message is if you spend some time alone, seeking guidance, this can mean healing, but it also can mean spiritual direction, connecting with your higher self, possibly even a mentor, spiritual teacher of some kind. There is light here. You are being guided. You may feel as if you're all alone in the dark and in the cold, but there's actually more happening behind the scenes. And sometimes going into the next phase of your life or manifesting the next right thing does require this alignment, a little bit of time alone, a little bit of solitude. Maybe some of you are in a solitude and you're not quite on board with it. You're restricted. You'd want to be out doing stuff. And maybe the universe is telling you, well, wait a minute, before you can go to the next level, work-wise, career-wise, spend some time realigning yourself. Spend some time in prayer. Spend some time in meditation. Spend some time getting that divine guidance for your next step. Because for whatever reason, you're just in a little bit of a alone phase, a cycle of not being able to move forward. The next card we have here is this King of Cups. This could be someone in your life who is a water sign. Maybe you're not being able to move forward with this water sign. But this is also could be just, again, tapping into intuitions. Cups have to do with intuitions. They do have to do with relationships and feelings, but they also have to do with mature guidance. This is a supportive person. Maybe you have someone in your life who, as it shows up with this Hermit card and you're alone, you've got a spiritual teacher. You've got someone who is supportive, maybe a therapist, a counselor, a life coach who is helping you navigate through this phase of your life, this restrictions you're feeling, the limitations you're feeling, maybe helping you seek a career coach and you're trying to get to the next level in your career, or decide about the next steps to take in a career. Could be in a boss. You may feel restricted at work. You may feel like you're isolated at work. Nobody's letting you move forward and do what you need to be doing work-wise. And this is that supportive person at work. Could be a manager, a leadership who is offering some solid support and help, and things will work out. As you can see, he's got a blue robe on, and he also has truth as his guidance and counsel is coming from a place of truth. So however that's resonating with you. It could be even tapping into this yourself. Just as you spend time alone, you will get greater clarity, some healing that may need to happen, or just a very confirmed sense of direction. And some of you then, as it relates to work, you might be moving, you might be traveling more. In a work situation, we have this Six of Swords. This is about moving away from something that's difficult. So maybe after this cycle that you process through of not being able to move, then all of a sudden things open up. Six is a number of harmony, improvement, balance, peace, much more peaceful time. Maybe you've been restricted because your emotions have just been, and your mind has been racing. Your emotions have been strained and stressed, and this is about moving away from this rough water to smoother water, peaceful harmony, taking everything you need with you. The lessons it's another sword card. So we have two swords in here. So some of you might have been processing through a decision, working through thoughts, beliefs, and this is a very positive movement forward for you as you, again, translate it into your life. It could be work, could be relationships, could be some health restrictions, could be limitations around investments and projects and things that you're working on. But as you do that, if you really take the time to, because this is the only major arcana card that I've shown you, if you really take the time to process what this Hermit card could mean for you, the quality time in prayer and meditation and guidance and connecting to Source and aligning with your soul's journey, your soul path, then the magic happens. We've got this magician that always ends up good in the end. If it's not okay in the end, if everything's not okay, it's not the end, right? Magician card, major arcana. This is about manifesting, decisions, action, and having everything you need to take that next step when divine timing is right. Sometimes it's just about divine timing. Sometimes the restriction isn't about, anything we're doing wrong or any profound thing, although we're always learning, we're always growing, we're always developing and evolving. But as we do, divine timing is also here, and there's this magic that kicks in. This is like being in the flow. If you've read any of books about manifesting from abundance and from Source, there's this flow and this magic that happens. And as you can see, there's this infinity symbol that is also about covenant and eternal divine connection to Source. He's got his wand in the sky. He is committed. This is all kinds of that, energy of just being able to make things happen. Sometimes we can't make things happen. The last reading I did was about when things happen and they're out of your control and it's time to surrender. This is a little bit about when things begin to shift and we get that guidance that it's time to take action. Then the energy of that will be there for you. So let's move in, Aquarius, to the next phase of the cards I've pulled, some angel cards as well as some oracle decks. Let me share, which one do I want to share with you first? This one is Solitude, which is very interesting. I thought when I pulled it, in silence, peace prevails. Very, very similar energy to the Hermit card. As you can see, even light is pouring in as she takes that time in prayer and meditation. So that coming in, and I always love it when the cards just keep affirming and confirming the reading. But some of you really this is the message for you, is to take this time to spend some time in prayer and meditation and connect with Source, connect with your guidance. It may help remove the restrictions. It may also just help you become comfortable with the restrictions if they're surrounded in divine timing, that you can't do anything yet. And And actually that leads to this next card, which I think is also a beautiful confirmation. Perfect timing. Perfect timing is involved in your circumstances. It's involved in the restrictions, and it's also involved in when you're able to take action and wave the magic wand and have everything start to move forward as that conscious co-creator. So perfect timing is involved. Pay attention to that for those of you who are feeling like that is something you needed to hear. For others, if this Hermit card in solitude is about healing anything, the restriction is because there's some blocks and barriers and maybe some internal, as I said, swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your limitations. Maybe there's some things you need to cleanse and deal with and heal and forgive and release. This is an interesting card for you that came out. The Snapdragon, release all anger. So maybe some of you have gone through something difficult, challenging. It's, a lot of people have really, with all these shifts that are going on, life has been in an upheaval. People's lives have been in an upheaval. Transitions are going on, and they're ultimately beautiful transitions, but it's bringing things to the surface for us to transmute and to heal. And there are all types of tools and ways to do that I work with people. But release anger or any other negative emotion that is limiting you, and that limitation is self-inflicted, and you can't move forward. You can't move into the next phase of your life, the phase of your career, your abundance, your joy, your work, the life path that you're trying to connect with, the relationships. Release anything that might need to be released. And then also recognize that some of what is going on, this Hermit card, this solitude, this next card is ascend the mountain. Keep going forward. This is a message I'm getting here, as many of you are, as I am, we're on this ascension journey, and we're very, very aware of that. Some aren't as aware of what that means, but others of us are very, very plugged in to our own spiritual ascension and what that means, how we're moving forward, reconnecting with our original blueprint of the divine source, divine blueprint, divine light codes, our divine activations, the DNA activations, the 12 chakra system, the 12 DNA system, and all that's involved in that. For those of you that this is resonating as part of your journey right now, just keep ascending. Whatever twists and turns, restrictions, whatever's coming up to be transmuted and healed, just know that you're ascending. That's part of the divine timing. That's part of the plan. That's part of the need for solitude as we stay connected to source. Through all the shifts of the circumstances, our eyes aren't on the circumstances. They're on the mountain. They're on the ascension. They're on the goal. So whoever that's resonating with. And then this last card fits beautifully into that as well. From the Archangel Michael deck, you are on the right path. You might feel stuck. You might feel trapped. You might feel like things aren't making sense or they're not moving forward in any way yet. You're on the right path. Whatever that is, whatever this is coming up for you, to heal, to just get guidance for the next step, to get confirmation about your projects, your work, your business, your career, a move, you're on the right path, and things will begin to open up. Remember, the Magician card is here to take action, to commit, to manifest, to bring in the magic and the flow of abundance and fulfillment and joy and everything you need, because he's got the cups, he's got love, he's got coins, he's got abundance, he's got the wands for fire and projects and creativity, the swords for that successful determination. All that's here as we do our inner work. So some of you, this might just be about some inner work for you, and our inner work begins to reflect our outer work.